Try this easy, never-failed toffee recipe. You only need 4 ingredients, and you won't need a candy thermometer. Just follow these easy steps and you'll have perfect toffee every time. It's crispy and buttery. It makes the perfect holiday gift. Start by chopping 1 cup of toasted pecans. I've also made this using pistachios or toasted almonds, so just feel free to use what you like the best. Next, you'll prepare an 8-inch square pan. You can butter the pan, but I found out that it's much easier to just line the pan with parchment paper. If you use parchment, there's no need to butter it. The toffee won't stick. If I had to choose between the two, I would definitely use the parchment paper. But buttering the pan will work if you don't have any parchment. Next, sprinkle 3/4 cup of chopped pecans in the bottom of the pan. We'll save 1/4 cup to sprinkle over the top at the very end. And this is what it looks like if you're using parchment. Just sprinkle right into the pan, no butter needed. Make sure to spread the nuts evenly across the bottom of the pan, and we're just about ready for the next step. Add 1 stick of salted butter and 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar to a saucepan. If you're using unsalted butter, just add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Over medium to medium-high heat, melt the butter and brown sugar together. Gently stir to combine. Once the mixture begins to bubble, keep stirring, stir constantly for about 7 minutes. Most toffee recipes call for using a candy thermometer, but what I like about this, there's no candy thermometer required. Just set your timer for 7 minutes and you're done. As the toffee cooks, it begins to change color. It turns a little darker, and you'll notice the sound of the bubbles change. Just make sure to keep stirring constantly. My favorite part of the toffee is the nice dark brown buttery flavor. Once the 7 minutes is up, just remove from the heat and immediately pour over the chopped nuts. Working quickly, use a spatula and evenly spread the toffee over the chopped nuts. I make this often around the holidays. 1 pan is never enough, so I usually end up making several different kinds. I like the little touch of natural green color from pistachios, so I think that's what I'll make this Christmas. Pistachio English toffee. For years, I had put off trying to make toffee because I thought I would have to drag out the candy thermometer and worry about softball stage or hardball stage, but this one is just so easy. I'm so glad I finally tried it. I've made this recipe more times than I can count, and each time it's turned out great. Just be sure to cook it for the full 7 minutes. So while your toffee is still hot, sprinkle on a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Make that a heaping 1/2 cup. When I sprinkled on a 1/2 cup, it didn't look like quite enough, so I added a few extra. Working quickly, cover with a baking sheet or a pizza pan and wait for about 2 minutes. This should be plenty of time for the chocolate to melt, and next you'll just spread the chocolate chips with a spatula. And you don't have to worry about making this look too smooth because we'll be topping with chopped nuts in just a minute. I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips in this recipe, but feel free to use milk chocolate or even dark chocolate if that's what you like best. It always seems to be hard to find a stopping place with this step, but really it doesn't have to be perfect. And once you get the top somewhat smooth, sprinkle your remaining 1/4 cup of chopped nuts over the top. And now for the hardest part of the recipe, you just have to wait for the chocolate to set up. To speed up the cooling process, you can place it in the refrigerator for just a few minutes, just long enough for the top to set and for the toffee to cool. I like to tap the pan against the countertop a few times because I think that helps the chopped nuts stay in place. Once the toffee is cooled and the chocolate is set, it's time to take it out of the pan. So this is the pan that I buttered, and usually it comes out of the pan just fine. That's when I started using parchment, when this happened. It definitely worked, it just took a little extra time to get it out of the pan. So if you want 100% guarantee that your toffee won't stick, definitely use the parchment paper. Words just can't describe how good this toffee is. You'll have to just try it for yourself and let me know what you think. It has the perfect crispy snap, just like real English toffee. For this recipe and many more, visit my website at doublestopbakeshop.com. If you're new to my channel, you might enjoy watching my holiday baking playlist. I'll have a link in the description for the toffee recipe, the playlist, and many more. Keep watching for a little picture preview of some of my favorite holiday recipes. In addition to this easy 10-minute toffee recipe, you might enjoy making Loretta Lynn's raspberry snow bars, or try making my no-knead bakery-style cinnamon rolls. Eggnog chess pie is a really good one. And you can never go wrong with iced gingerbread bars. If you're looking for something chocolatey, try my chocolate pecan pie. No holiday table is complete without some fluffy dinner rolls. And if you're looking to serve a crowd, try pumpkin pie bars. One of my best videos this fall, chewy pumpkin hermits. Try my version of pecan pie with a touch of honey. And this is my brother's favorite, cranberry pecan pie. Definitely try my recipe for flaky all-butter pie crust. Give honey pumpkin pie a try. Or my great uncle's diner-style recipe for pumpkin pie. And this is my #1 video so far for pumpkin pie. French butter cookies are also great at Christmas. You can find links to all of these videos in the description box below. If you love good old-fashioned recipes, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate all the nice messages and comments from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.